Miley wins again. Miley Cyrus nabbed MTV's Best Artist of the Year honor after really what's been a truly incredible year of music and performances, and quite frankly, more buzz than anyone else. And this goes well beyond twerking, but is it just the beginning of Miley's push for world domination? Entertainment journalist Hyla is joining me from Hollywood. Hyla, did they get it right? I mean, think about it. Is there any other artist who's had a bigger impact this year on MTV and the music scene than Miley Cyrus?
Well, for MTV, yes. I mean, she brings huge ratings for their network, so it makes sense for them to promote her and name her Best New Artist. But if we're talking purely album sales, no. We have Justin Timberlake, we have Jay-Z, we have Daft Punk. There's a bunch of artists this year, Katy Perry, who's released albums who sold way more than Miley. I think her Bangers is only around 500,000. So in terms of album sales, no way. She hasn't had that type of impact. And also because she does get so much publicity, the return on investment should be much bigger. I don't think she has that sustainability. She is going on tour next year, so maybe that will help the album sales.
So you're saying for the amount of headlines that she's gotten, she should have done a whole lot more. If it was a Katy Perry getting this number of headlines, Katy would have been completely through the roof.
Oh, 100%. And the reality is, like, MTV wants to do this because they want more ratings. That's why they're rolling out, like, a whole special week dedicated to her, because it brings their numbers up. But you can't tell me she's the best artist of the year. It's not even close.
Well, I don't think Miley is crying about how things worked out. And quite frankly, she has said outright that every move that she makes is calculated. In fact, she revealed something about that to MTV. Let's watch that.
I don't pay attention to the negative because I've seen this play out so many times. How many times have we seen this play out in pop music? You know now. You know what's happened. Madonna's done it. Britney's done it. Every VMA performance, anyone that performs, that's what you're looking for. You're wanting to make history. Me and Robin the whole time said, you know we're about to make history right now. What's amazing is I think now we're 3 days later and people are still talking about it. They're overthinking it. You're thinking about it more than I thought about it when I did it. Like, I didn't even think about it because that's just me.
It's just her. All right, she clearly had a plan from the start, even if she wasn't thinking about it. She was just being herself. Okay, Kim Seraphin, the senior editor for In Touch Weekly. You got to shed some light on this, Kim, with me in New York. Time and again this year, Miley has taken the stage with other big artists, but it has always been Miley who has generated all the buzz. Are you with MTV on their vote?
You know, yes, I agree that she's not the best artist necessarily in terms of just music, but in terms of page views, in terms of people watching her videos, in terms of people talking about her, yes, then she wins hands down. You know, again, think back to the VMAs. She was on stage with Robin Thicke. Is he named as the best artist? No, but yet people watch that video, but it's her that people are talking about. It's her on Vivo's list of most watched videos. That's who people are watching. That's who people are talking about. And it's not just about the twerking. Yes, it is certainly the twerking and, you know, Miley becoming Miley when she used to be Hannah Montana. But it's also all of these other important issues, I think, that people are talking about. Whether there's over-sexualization of women, whether if a man did this, people would be talking about it as much as they are, whether she's a feminist or not a feminist. So I think there's so many other issues here to really talk about that she raised.
There are a lot of good issues to talk about. I don't think she had it in mind at all that she would be prompting those conversations, and quite frankly, I don't know if she really cares. But she's not just the best artist for MTV. Oh no, later this week, MTV is going to be laying out its best of lists. Let me give you a sampling of what's coming, what we'll be talking about. Of course, MTV's best artist of 2013, as we've said, Miley Cyrus. MTV.com's top artist ranked by fans, Miley Cyrus. MTV's most watched videos. Who tops that list? Yes, you see it there, Miley Cyrus. Hyla, you have to believe for a moment that there are some other performers out there maybe looking to Miley and saying, you know what, I'm going to pull a Miley because obviously she's doing something right.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. What kind of artist? Are we talking about someone that's already established? Because Katy Perry isn't acting like a donkey on TV, and she's selling more records. I guess if you're kind of like low on the totem pole and you're trying to make a name for yourself, that's great. Because remember, the page views and you know, being talked about on Showbiz Tonight does not equal money, doesn't equal album sales. It just means a lot of exposure, and sometimes that can have a negative effect.
And let me just point out, Time Magazine has just released its top 10 of their finalists for their Person of the Year. Miley on that list, along with Pope Francis and the president of Syria. Will she actually be named Person of the Year? Well, that's what it would look like if she is. Oh, goodness. Hyla, Kim, thank you both so much.